Hello, and welcome to Ascending Life Tarot. This reading is a general reading for June. And so, yeah, I'm going to do a traditional Celtic spread and see what the cards have to say. It's a general reading, so please take what resonates with you. And if it doesn't resonate, just set it aside. Oh my goodness. Well, May was, well, who am I kidding? The first quarter of the year was big. It kept on going. And some of these June energies, they actually started to gain some steam moving into the third, fourth week of May. So we are well within those energies here. Let me shuffle a couple of more. And of course, I will clarify as needed. So right here at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So wherever you've been, whatever you've been doing, you have been seriously like all these downloads coming in for you, just new wisdom, new epiphanies, new ways of seeing things. And yep, maybe you did isolate yourself a tad bit, just take a step back, maybe not go out as much, whatever. Needed and necessary respite, like just downtime, alone time, so that you can really collect that wisdom and see a way to do it a little differently. So I love that for you. And again, like I said, we're going to be clarifying. I'm going to shuffle these so they're all ready to go when we are ready to clarify. Yes. All right, let me set that to the side. Okay. Yeah, boy, summer. I don't know about you. I am ready for some summer. All right, here we go. Recent past. Hanged man. I really feel like this hanged man guy, he is like a close cousin to that hermit. We isolate a little bit, we take that step back to get that higher perspective leading to the enlightenment. So that's really what you've been doing, really taking stock, looking at what you've learned, how you've grown. And also, this is about perception of others, maybe seeing other people more clearly than you had the ability to before. And the ability to see people a little bit more clearly is directly connected with your intuitive development. You got to purge out the old, bring in the hot intuition, and get smarter. I know this has been happening for me for sure. Clarified by the King of Wands. This spirit path, sometimes it can have us feeling a little bit weary, just tired, worn thin, getting my little butt kicked, whatever it looks like. Changes in perspective, allowing yourself to regroup, refuel, so you are ready to create like a big old boss. I love how the cards speak. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. So that's recent past, right? What's in the center of the spread? We have the Nine of Wands. So I said a moment ago something about really kind of recovering from just feeling weary, trying to get a second wind. This guy, he's known as a wounded warrior type. He's been there, he's done it. Lots of wisdom here. He's got these beautiful nine wands because he knows the power of a boundary. Yes, and I'm thinking that's you, right? Oh my goodness. Power of a boundary, clarified by the Queen of Swords. Boy, I love her. She is incredibly discerning. So far, right, we're just a couple cards in, and we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords. What this tells me, regardless of gender, it's just the energy. Divine feminine energy is on the rise when it comes to creativity, when it comes to strength and determination, discernment. So far, June energies are looking pretty hot. The challenge, we have temperance. Challenge is patience. One of the challenging things about intuition is when we get an intuitive hit, we get a download, whatever your intuition is telling you. We want to just charge forward with it. And patience, patience. And this is Archangel Michael. It's also saying, hey, however you charge forward into your June, whatever that looks like for you, know you are protected because you're going to be creating, trying new things, exploring new opportunities, meeting new people. Know that no matter what happens, you are guided and divinely protected. This is in the challenge area. So maybe at times you don't feel connected to that, right? And if, when, however that occurs, take that step back, reconnect however you do, and reset yourself, right? Because you are the discerning queen. What is coming in for you? Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. Um, love. That's what's coming in. Love, new opportunities to love. Now, whatever way you are looking for love. Now, this could mean loving of self, right? Self-love, self-care, all of that good stuff, especially as this Knight of Wands is at the heart of the spread. This says maybe I need to be loving on the self a little bit as I continue to replenish my energy. It could mean beautiful time with friends, times with family. If you're looking for new love, there you go, right? New opportunities for love. Clarified by another ace. We have another ace, Ace of Swords, truth, discernment. God, these energies together, they just keep telling me one of the things that's going to be growing for you also in June is self-trust. You can trust yourself. You've been there. You know what's going on. New perspective, queen energy, right? Beautiful, divine, feminine energy. Sword of truth, sword of love. Well, cup of love. You know what's going on. And bigger trust, bigger love is coming in for you. So far, I am digging June. Okay. In the base, we have the Eight of Cups. You have done such a good job of walking away from what no longer works. For some of you, it might be, yeah, walking away. I had to because it was so horrible. I had to walk away. For others, it might be, you know what? This isn't exactly completely horrible, but it's also not what I want. I got to keep walking. I got to keep seeking, searching. I'm not going to stop until I get what I want. I'm not going to stop until I get what I want. Ooh, I hear that so loudly. That is some of that June energy clarified by this beautiful, beautiful sun. This is the biggest yes card in the tarot deck. And also, June 20, we have the summer solstice. That's where the sun is closest to the earth. Hello. And I'm going to look at this also as a type of timing card, walking away toward what works best for you. And we're going to look for this giant, beautiful, affirming affirmation of yes around that June 20 time. I'm going to call it third, moving into fourth week of June. This is in the base of the spread. So, what that tells me is this is something that greatly influences your foundation in life. However, you walk through your life, your home, your relationships that are fundamental to you, that's this energy. And I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Internally, what is one of these internal things going on for you? Eight of Wands. Fast moving energy. So whatever's going on for you internally, you have sped up. All your energy has sped up. Things are clicking for you. It's making sense. Emotions, how you feel, is lining up beautifully with how you're thinking, translating into the way you're able to move forward in life. Clarified by the Two of Wands. This is a card of intention. This is a card of getting out of comfort zones. So, whatever that is in you, whatever your own comfort zones are, whether it be in love, in creativity, money, whatever it may be for you, look for fast movement as you move out of comfort zones. I can feel a type of pressure pushing me a little bit on this. And what it tells me is June energy in all its glory, right, is going to be pushing you a little bit outside of your comfort zone, kind of fast. Coming with communication. Now, communication, it could be the way you're talking to yourself, epiphanies you're having inside your own mental process and communication you receive from other people. Okay. For some of you, it might also be the way you find yourself communicating with others, saying things you know need to be said, but maybe in the past you held back a little bit, and then before you know it, it's flying right out your mouth. Hello, June. Big forward energies. Okay. In the external, Three of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card of collaboration. So beautiful connections, creativity, collaboration, in a very honest, forthright, clear way. The energy on this also is something about the way you partnered with, this could be personally or professionally, something about the way you partnered in the past. It wasn't as clear as it could have, should have been. Maybe um, there was no formal contract on an agreement of some sort. This is like, nope, cross all the T's, dot the I's. You're leveling up in your partnerships, in your professional self, and you're going to be working with those, collaborating with those on that level that want to keep everything on the up and up. And again, this is because you have done your work and you really cleaned house this first quarter of the year. This is paired with the Four of Pentacles, bringing in new stability wherever you've been, whatever epiphanies, changes in perspective you have worked through. I'm going to say the first half of the year, the first 4 or 5 months of the year, it's to create greater collaboration and greater foundation. So this is wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So what's coming up in the near future? Something to kind of pay attention to. Pains of the past. Now, it's funny because this is showing up in near future, but the energy on the card is as you move forward so beautifully in your flow, you're going to be kicking up some dust of what used to be. And as that dust is kicked up and it comes kind of right there, right in front of you, right? In what you think and how you feel, you're going to be kind of challenged a little bit to let it go, just to let it go. Let the cycle close. So, this is telling me that all the beautiful energy of June is also about closing up old cycles that you were looped in, right? Wounded warrior guy. You were looped in that created pain, right? You now have greater perspective, right? Perception over past pain. You've turned your pain into wisdom. I love that. You've turned your pain into wisdom. Let the cycle close and move on. Ooh, loving it. Okay. Hopes, fears. We have the 10, I'm sorry, the page, the page of Pentacles. This is about being open to learning new things. Now, the energy on this card is like, you don't need to like go study a bunch of stuff. Paying attention to what's around you and what is around you is teaching you, being able to perceive it a little differently. This might be people, the people in your life and what they're teaching you, what they're showing you. It could be in, books you're reading, whatever it is. This is not a formal learning kind of thing. This is more observational and the way you're able to connect the dots. This is leading you into more expansive opportunity clarified by the Seven of Wands. So again, this is our second. No, it's not. I was going to say it's our big wand card. Yeah, Seven of Wands. As you move forward into this greater clarity with opportunity coming your way, make sure to check your boundaries. Meaning, for some of this stuff, you're going to need to strengthen boundaries and say, ooh, nope, I gotta say no or take a step back about some stuff. You'll have the discernment to do so with this beautiful Queen of Swords. Other times, opportunities. You're going to have a chance to lower boundaries that no longer apply because this process, you've built up a deeper level of robust trust. Your trust, your trust has become more robust. Which means you don't need to be so guarded because you're empowered. You know who you are. You know your expertise. You're reading the situation accurately. I love it. Outcome. Knight of Wands. Um, I love how this little guy charges forward into the future. Everything's so optimistic, everything's so bright, everything in proper alignment with your highest outcome. This is having your mind and everything in the right place, feeling very alive, very driven, very motivated to create what it is you want, paired with this beautiful Page of Cups. Wherever you're going, whatever you are charging forward into in June is paired with a beautiful, um, like young love, um, guileless love, innocent love, open-hearted love, because you did the healing work that created greater, that robust trust. Oh yeah, yeah, that is a funny phrase. Okay, that's it. So, yeah. It's looking good. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful June. And, I will be back for, I'm doing a June 6th, the 6/6 portal reading. I got to get the energies on that. And I will be doing a summer solstice, June 20 reading, because that's going to be hot stuff. And yeah, and some other readings to throw into the mix, hopefully to help you out. And so please like, share, subscribe if any of this resonated. And if you'd like to leave a comment, I look at all those. And yeah, take care. And I will see you later.